Hey guys, this is Shayla89, and this is Love and Hip Hop Season 5, Reunion Part 1. So basically, who they talk to in the reunion is Yandy, Mendeecees, Samantha, Kim, and Samantha's mom. I can't think of her name right now. Or was that Samantha's mom? I don't know. It's Samantha and Mendeecees' mom. They talk to Erica, they talk to Rich, they talk to Sin, Precious Paris, Johnny, Diamond, Cisco, Diamond's mother, Cisco's mom. Yeah, so they pretty much, and Erica, I think I said, they pretty much talked to those people, and they didn't really get on and Tara, they talked to Tara. They didn't really get too much on Peter and Amina and anybody else just yet until the next part. So, not going in any order, but what was the host? The host was Amina something, can't think of her last name, but they talked to Erica first, and Mona Scott asked Erica why she didn't want to be at the reunion. She basically pulled the Drea from Basketball Wives LA. She didn't want to be there, and all the stuff to deal with all that drama or whatever because she's over it. Basically, oh, she was there too. Basically, Erica was saying that she doesn't want to. Oh, and they talked to Chrissy and Chink. Sorry. They basically, Erica was like, well, they're beneath me, this and all that other stuff. I was like, bitch, you was part of that crew for the longest. You was on season 1. How are you gonna talk about they're beneath you? You ain't doing nothing special. Bow Wow is not that special, honey. You're not doing nothing that special. Hey, nobody thinking about Bow Wow, nobody thinking about you. Calm that down. Humble yourself, okay, honey? Humble it. So she was basically saying how they're beneath me. I don't think she was talking to people who she's friends with, like Yandy and Rashida and a couple other people there, like Amina. I don't think she's talking to them. I think she's basically talking about the people who she considered her enemies, like Sid and Rich, Chrissy, even Diamond for some reason. Like, why do you have to say something about Diamond? Diamond anything about you? She's saying about you. Anyway, they talked to Rich and Johnny about how she felt, how Johnny felt. Johnny basically felt that she loves him. She still loves him, but would would she go back to him? No. And also, Johnny's known for posting stuff on Twitter, so they talked about how she posted the number on Twitter, and also supposedly posted Little Richie did, right? And Richie was like, allegedly, but Johnny was like, no, that's yours because you have a mole in your penis. I was like, what? Which is funny. I was like, damn, she's describing the whole thing. So, they going back and forth with each other every now and then. And then Johnny gets on Diamond. Lord knows. Johnny gets on Diamond, calling her Whoville, Grinch who stole Christmas, and all that stuff. Now the funny thing is, I actually laughed at that because I was like, "Yo, she looked like something. She looked something familiar. I don't know what she looks like, but she looked something familiar." And when she said Whoville and the Grinch who stole Christmas, I was like, "That's it." Yes, that's what she looks like. I was like, Johnny was in my head. She was in my head. Anyway, she's going at Diamond, all this other stuff, and then she was like, yo, what's up? What's up? Like, what you want to do? First of all, Diamond wasn't getting up. Because she knows she got that ass whooped the first time. She ain't gonna get up. So, they escorted Johnny off a little bit. And then Cisco sitting there laughing, and Diamond was like, I was like, well, getting that ass too. Dead ass. What? All you can do is yell and argue with Cisco, cause you ain't gonna do nothing. Don't get in somebody's face and don't expect not to get hit. Now Cisco, he's not gonna hit you. He don't seem like he's gonna hit you, but you never know with people, right? Okay. So they did all that stuff. Andy, Mandy, Samantha, and the mothers. They talked. They talked about Yandy changing her name. They talked about the whole custody thing, and with Mandy's being in jail. Who did he stay with? Yandy said he stayed with them, with her, but Samantha was like, well, no, they didn't because he stayed with me. Basically, he stayed with everybody. Everybody took care of him. Okay, okay. We solved that issue. Mandy's mom still ain't paying for Samantha's mom's dry cleaning. She was getting Samantha's mom was going getting all rah tar for no reason. Like she's like, and I don't even curse. I was like, you don't. Okay. So they solved that issue. All that other stuff. Rich came back up. Also with Rich and Johnny, Paris and Sin was there, and they asked Paris about the whole working with him thing and all this other stuff. And Paris felt like, like there was like, was there any other relationship besides a friendship that's a sexual relationship? And Paris was like, no, never, nothing, none of that stuff, right? And Paris was just like, basically, he was too preoccupied. He was preoccupied with Sam. He was preoccupied with Johnny. He was messing around with Diamond, so therefore getting to Paris. And then Rich was like, let me explain something to you. She wasn't signed to Dollars Unlimited. She was still working with her own managers and all this other stuff. Blah blah blah, this and that. She was doing her own thing, right? Blah blah blah, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, Rich, you were working with her first before you decided to work with Johnny and Sin. You were working with her still. You promised to help her out. So the fact that you didn't carry out your promise is the reason why she left. You supposed to, even if she wasn't signing you, you said you were going to help her out. So the fact that you didn't is on you. She's sitting there waiting for you. You telling her, oh, I work in late, this and that, whatever. If you wanted to work with her and all this other stuff, you would have been to gave a contract to her. You'd have been helped her out and been did your thing. But you ain't even helped out Olivia since. Yeah, she did get signed, but you ain't hear nothing from her since, right? Right, okay. Moving on. I talked about Yandy and then blah blah blah, this and that. Tara also came up. I forgot what she was talking about. Yeah, I forgot what she was talking about. So sorry. Diamond and Cisco and their mothers, they were up there. They were talking about how Diamond came up there and moved there, and then they were talking about the whole situation, how they both had kids by different people, but Diamond didn't cheat on Cisco. He had a 6-month-old. She only had a 6-year-old. Way before y'all met. So they were going at it and all this stuff, and then Erica had a few comments and was saying that she thinks Diamond is pathetic and all this other stuff. Like, why would you call your daughter a dog? And all this other stuff. And her mother was like, because even a guy who did a little video asked the question, Diamond, like, why would you call your daughter a dog? Mind you, basically, if you look through the whole thing, no, Diamond didn't call her daughter a dog, but you did say, oh, that's my dog on the phone. So technically, you kind of did call your daughter a dog, I'm guessing. Technically, the same. Because if Cisco's was saying, oh, here's a you and your dog, because you must have told Cisco saying, "Oh, that's my dog on the phone," so you must have did something. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Diamond was like, "Well, basically, I'm here. She ain't." Blah blah blah. Yeah, I kind of thought that was a cowardice move towards Erica's part. Whether you feel like they're beneath you or you don't want to sit with Philip and all this other stuff, you should have sat there and took it. You sat there and got all pretty and to do the interview with them, but you couldn't sit out there and do whatever else. You couldn't sit out there. And also, they took the Sen. They talked about Sen and the relationship with Erica and how she got engaged to Bauer really quick. So all that stuff, and then you met Sen's boyfriend. Sen also was up there when Chink was up there on the stage. And she was like, Chink is a great guy. He was respectful toward me. All this other stuff, whatever, right? And going into talking with Erica about Erica was like something about the relationship. I really don't remember. No, so she was like the relationship with Mike, blah blah blah. Basically, she was just talking down to all the people who was involved with in her life, and how she saw how Sen was connecting with enemy after enemy after enemy, and she was like, she basically saw how you was, and just ended the whole point, right? Okay. So Sen is happy with her boo thing. Erica's happy with hers. We moving on, right? Then Chrissy and Chink come up. They talking about they're in a weird situation and how she was moving fast, but Chink wasn't moving the way Chrissy wanted, and all this other stuff, and she's getting all emotional, whatever. And then Erica called Chrissy Phil, and Chrissy was like, all she could do was laugh at it because Erica's not there, blah blah blah. Now back to Diamond and Rich. That's towards the end of the episode where basically it was like, did you F in the bathroom? And Penny was like, I know you did it with me. So you did it with me, I was on my knees, so I know you did it with this bunk. They going back and forth. Right? And Amina, the host, was saying, well, we have some, okay, I thought you turned off the mics, but we have some footage, or sound footage, saying that they say differently. Do y'all want to hear it? And then they turned it off towards until the second part. So we won't know until the second part. Right? Bye, guys.